I bet you weren't expecting to see me. Or if you don't know who I am, then well, it doesn't matter. I have taken a very extended break from YouTube. The last video that I posted was over 2 years ago now, which is just crazy. I cannot believe it has been that long. It was in that kind of period after we'd kind of got free from that first COVID lockdown and before that horrible winter of 2020-21. So I'm sure we have lived a lot of life since then. So much has changed since the last time I posted a YouTube video. There have been several reasons why I haven't, and I think that is a story maybe for another day. I don't want to bore you at all, because the purpose of this video is just to say hello and get back to doing wildlife photography and wildlife photography videos. I've missed it so much, seeing that I have done wildlife photography in these 2 years, of course, but I haven't shared it with any of you guys and I've missed it so much, so I really just want to get back into it. I have come to a very wet Castle Country Park, which was actually the place that I filmed my very first wildlife photography video, so I thought it would be very fitting to come back here and just have a go at taking some pictures of wildlife and have a go at chatting to you guys. It is such a special place to me. I love coming here, even if if I see wildlife. If I don't see wildlife, I still love it here. There's absolutely cracking views of Loch Lomond on bright sunny days, which are rare but do happen. I have such great memories of the wildlife that I've photographed here and the videos that I filmed here, and I'm just very excited to go in and take some pictures and see what wildlife that we can see. So in all the excitement of wanting to get this video started and wanting to start photographing wildlife, I totally forgot to do my usual introduction, or I say usual, the one I did over 2 years ago. For those of you who don't know me, or those of you who have forgotten me, my name is Meg. I'm an amateur wildlife photographer, and if you click this video wanting to learn lots about wildlife photography or wanting to see crazy rare wildlife up a mountain in the middle of nowhere, that's not really what my channel is about. I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional wildlife photographer, I'm not even particularly good. I'm just a normal person who loves wildlife and loves getting out in nature, and that's what I want to promote on my channel. So that's why I spend the majority of my time and the majority of my videos in local parks like this one, or at nature reserves that have very accessible paths, because I want to encourage everybody to, enjoy their local wildlife, particularly for people who live in my country, Scotland, or the rest of the UK. We are one of the most nature depleted countries in the world, and I think a lot of people think that wildlife and nature is only something that can be enjoyed on television, in a David Attenborough documentary, and they don't think that if they go down to their local park they will see a range of amazing species. Here in Scotland and the rest of the UK, what you will primarily see are birds, because like I said, our biodiversity has just been decimated over the centuries. If you're going to your local park, that is probably what you're going to see, but birds are awesome, and that's why they're focused so much on my channel. And yeah, I just wanted to get that disclaimer out there. Hopefully soon I will be able to go and photograph more rare wildlife and more interesting places, but I love spending time in local parks and just photographing even common species like the ones that are in front of me right now, like swans and mallards and black-headed gulls, which are underappreciated because we see them all the time. It's actually pouring down. The weather forecast said it was just going to be like showers and drizzle, but it is pouring. Like, what a video, like what a day to finally come back. But I suppose it also shows the climate that we have to try and deal with to get outside and enjoy nature in the west of Scotland. I would love to live somewhere drier. So guys, I just saw a flash of colour and I thought, oh, it's the mandarin ducks, because mandarin ducks live here and I've photographed them before. But you might be able to see it's a football. Not a mandarin duck, unfortunately. Guys, just when I was talking about not seeing rare wildlife, I just seen a red squirrel. I got a terrible picture of it, like just its little bushy tail, but it's proof that I saw it. Red squirrels are very rare, especially this part of Scotland. They're very rare. Dog barking. They're very rare, so I'm very excited that I saw one, even if I didn't get a good picture. It was just, like I was saying, you know, there is amazing wildlife in local parks. I just saw a red squirrel. That's so exciting. That's made my day, even if I didn't get a picture of it. I'm just gonna wait here and see if it maybe appears or if it goes up a tree. Oh, speaking of tree, there's a tree creeper. I'm gonna try and get a picture of that. Okay, I didn't get a picture of the tree creeper. But yeah, good day for seeing different wildlife. Just gonna wait a little while longer and see if I can see this red squirrel. I knew that red squirrels had kind of been making a bit of a comeback within the park, but I never, all the years coming here, all the days and hours I've spent here, I've never seen one. So I'm very excited that I did see one, and maybe another day I'll get to come back and we'll have a better look at photographing one. Since the rain has gone off and I've been able to get my camera back out again, I thought I would introduce it since I introduced myself. This is the exact same setup I was using 2 years ago. It's the Canon EOS 80D and the Sigma 150 to 600mm contemporary lens, which I got secondhand. I think it must be coming up for 3 years ago now, and it's still very good, and I think it still just gets decent pictures. So that's what I'm using. That's what I'm using today. Look at that, guys. That is the rarest sight of all. It's blue. You can't really see it on the camera, but it is blue. I promise, it's blue. So I was going to say, it's very typical that when it's my time to leave the park, it is, you know, very blue sky, it's dry, still cold, don't get me wrong, my hands are freezing, but just before I started filming to see that, it started to rain again. So there we go, maybe it's a good thing that I'm leaving, although I still have quite a ways to go to get out of the park, so I will be keeping my eye out for wildlife en route to see if there's anything else we can photograph, because photographs weren't as, you know, as exciting as I hoped they would be today, but that is just the nature of nature. It, you know, it keeps to its own timetable and its own ways. It won't, you know, show up for you when you need it. It will just be at random occasions, which is, I always say, so much of this is just about luck. Like seeing that red squirrel, which was so exciting, which, you know, obviously I didn't get a good picture of it, but it was very exciting to see it. Which is another thing about my channel that I hope to kind of show, is that it's about spending time with nature. It's not about the end results with your photographs, at least not for me. So I don't mind if you critique them and say they're not good. That's not the most important part for me, and I'm still learning and trying to get better, so criticism is welcome. I'm going to be ending the vlog here. I don't really remember how I used to do it. I used to have like a little outro You can follow me on my Instagram, where I am trying to keep track of how many species of wildlife I post, so you can go follow me on that. And yeah, I had so much fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching if you're still here at this point. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll maybe see you next time. That was it. Oh my god, it just came back to me. Thank you so much. Bye. Wildlife photography video. So I thought it was